Hello everyone and welcome to part 2 of the Monkey King final, the Powerpoint. As I referenced in part 1, I have chosen a scene from the Monkey King story and illustrated and created a PowerPoint to explain things about the scene. So first we have a picture of the illustration I drew for the scene, and now on to the actual scene. So this is the scene I have chosen. It says, "Bringing down his cloud, the great sage clapped his hands and laughed out loud. 'What luck,' he said, 'what luck. Ever since I submitted to the Tang priest and became a monk, he was always telling me, if you do good for 1,000 days, you still won't have done enough. But if you do ill for 1 day, that will be too much.' How true it was. I killed only a few spirits when I was with him, and he regarded me as a murderer. And now I've come home and I've wiped out all these hunters." Chapter 28 from Journey to the West. So a basic summary of the scene is that Monkey has just sent a hurricane to kill these hunters who have been attacking the monkeys who have been living on the land. After killing these hunters, he starts to have a realization of what he has actually done. So now you are probably wondering why Monkey is alone in this scene. Let me explain to you what happened after Monkey met with the others and began the pilgrimage. One day, Monkey saw an evil spirit and killed it. However, when Monkey killed it, he was punished by the Tang priest with a spell called the Band Tightening spell. The spell tightened Monkey's head strongly on his head every time. Later, the same evil spirit appeared and she was not dead. And Monkey killed her again and received the same punishment. The same spirit appeared and finally died this time but however, Monkey was punished again and was banished this time. And he was no longer the Tang priest's disciple. Having argued with the priest before he left, he decided to return home and saw the damage that had been done by the hunters. So after wiping out the hunters, the little monkeys of the mountain came out of hiding. The great sage instructs them to steal all the hunters' supply and use them for themselves, and to bury the hunters. He takes the banners of the hunters and creates one big banner saying, "Great Sage of Equaling Heaven, Restorer of the Mountain of Flowers and Fruit, Recreators of Water Curtain Cave." He was a kind leader and a generous one too. He made a happy and carefree life. While the Tang priests, Pigsy and Sandy, traveled through a large pine forest, Pigsy went to go look for food but fell asleep. Then Sandy left to go find Pigsy, and the Tang priest was all alone and started regretting that Monkey had left. In this scene, Monkey learns about how it is hard for someone to believe you when there is no evidence, and also karma. First, it is hard for the rest of the members to believe that Monkey is just for killing those spirits because they were disguised as human beings who needed help. The members of the group cannot see evil spirits like how Monkey can do, so they blamed him for killing them. Also, karma, the idea of what comes around goes around. Because Monkey killed them, so he was punished for what he had done. In addition, it is not right for a monk to kill someone, so he was also banished for that. Characters who were affected by this scene were the hunters, Monkey, the little monkeys living on the mountain, and the rest of the crew later on. The hunters because they were attacked and killed by the hurricane. Monkey because he has a new realization and creates a new way of thinking. The little monkeys on the mountain because their home is now safe from invaders. And lastly, the rest of the members who are affected later on because they start to have a realization as well. Finally, our last slide shows how Taoist training applies to this scene. While Monkey uses many different ways of using Taoism, magic is one of them. His transformations are a form of magic, and traveling on a cloud is only something that a mystical being can do. Another form of this Taoism training is actually accepting reality. Taoism is related to the way and following the way. A way to do that is by accepting reality like Monkey. And finally, his last way of Taoist training is by doing the yin and yang effect, by killing the monkeys, but after he helped the little monkeys and was a generous monkey. So it balanced it out by yin and yang. chosen this scene to do all my explaining about because I believe that this scene has a good basis on Taoist training and also a good basis on what the monkey is learning.